What was to eat?
Kula.
Kula. And to come?
Kuja.
Kuja. To be?
Kua.
Kua. To drink, do you remember? It's a nice cluster of consonants all together.
Kulewa.
Kunywa.
Yes. It was to be drunk. Kulewa.
Yes, kulewa, to be drunk, to get drunk, to drink. Kunywa. Kunywa.
Kunywa.
Kunywa. And actually, kunywa might be another echoic verb. Another verb like kulala, to sleep, kucheka, to laugh, where the sound of the word is coming from the sound it might make to make that action, like kulala, to, lull someone to sleep, kucheka, to chuckle, and now kunywa maybe from the sound that swallowing makes. Kunywa, to drink. And to give to, we saw briefly, which was kupa.
Kupa.
So these are small verbs with just one syllable after the ku, no? Kula, kudya, kuwa, kunywa, kupa. We've seen that these verbs mostly keep their ku when we build with them, but we've also seen situations where they don't. For example, in the past negative, when we have a ku for our past negative, the verb doesn't keep its ku anymore when we build with it. So, for example, I was from kuwa is
Nilikuwa.
Nilikuwa. I was not.
Sikuwa. No, sikuwa.
Sikuwa, no? So this is one of the situations where we don't keep the ku of kuwa. We have the ku of the past negative, so we drop the ku of kuwa and we just have sikuwa. I came.
Nilikuja.
Nilikuja. I didn't come.
Sikuja.
Sikuja. So again, we don't repeat the ku, sikuja. They ate.
Walikula.
Walikula, and they didn't eat.
Hawakula.
Hawakula. So the ku here is from the past negative, not from kula. We dropped it. And we also saw briefly that when these verbs take a sound after the time sound, na, li, what have you, when they take a sound after that to mean it, them, you, etc., they also lose the ku of their to form. So if we say I'm eating it rather than I'm eating, then we also lose the ku. So let's say we're eating a ki thing, a ki noun, like a potato. How would we say I'm eating it?
Ninakila.
Ninakila. So we drop the ku because we have a sound after the time expression. No, ninakila, I'm eating it. But just I'm eating?
Ninakula.
Ninakula. I'm eating them, potatoes.
Ninavila.
Ninavila. Very good. To drink was kunywa, kunywa.
Kunywa.
I'm drinking.
Ninakunywa.
Ninakunywa. I'm drinking it. I drink it, and let's say it's mu, noun.
Ninaunywa.
Ninaunywa. We drop the ku because we have a sound after na. We said that to give to was kupa. So how is I give? I'm giving to.
Ninakupa.
Ninakupa. But I'm giving him the book.
Ninakipa.
I'm giving him.
Ninampa kitabu.
Ninampa kitabu. No, ninampa. It will all come together. I'm giving him the book kitabu. I'm giving you the book.
Ninakupa kitabu.
Ninakupa kitabu. And this ku is of course from you, no? Not from kupa. Ninakupa kitabu. So here we don't have the ku because we have a sound after our time expression like na. And this doesn't count just for na, no, any time expression. So if we say, I gave him the book.
Nilikupa kitabu.
Him, I gave him the book.
Nilimpa kitabu.
Good, and put it all together.
Nilimpa kitabu.
Nilimpa kitabu. Very good. I gave him the book. Nilimpa kitabu. So those were the two situations we've seen where we don't keep the ku for our short verbs like kula, kuwa, etc. Another situation where we don't keep this ku when we begin building with one of these short verbs is in the present negative. I don't come is sidi, sidi. So we have C, our negative sound for I, no time expression in the negative in the present, and then the final A turned to an I, as we saw, for example, in Ninataka and Sitaki. So for kuja, which doesn't keep its ku in the present negative, we just get siji. I don't come, I'm not coming. How would you say you're not coming?
Huji.
Huji. Aren't you coming?
Huji.
Huji? Yehudi? Why aren't you coming?
Kwa nini huji?
Kwa nini huji? Why aren't you eating?
Kwa nini huli?
Kwa nini huli? Why aren't they eating?
Kwa nini hawali?
Kwa nini hawali? So that's another situation where we don't keep the ku with these little short verbs in the present negative, hawali. We just have hawa for the negative, they, and then li from kula, latuli, no? This is probably to make these forms look more different to the past negative. Let's compare them. How do you say I didn't come? I didn't come. So just think about that, how you build that.
Sikuja.
Sikuja. So if we kept the ku in the present negative, it would be sikuji, no? And that would get really confusing all the time in rapid speech. In rapid speech, sikuji and sikuja would, that would always get confused, no? So maybe just for this reason, to make them sound more different, we have this dropping the ku in the negative present. So remind me, what is I'm not coming?
Siji.
Siji, which looks very different from sikuja, no? How do you say I didn't eat? So past negative, I didn't eat.
Sikula.
Sikula, I didn't eat. Sikula. I'm not eating.
Sili.
Silly. No, so they look very different now that we lose the ku. Sikula, I didn't eat. Silly, I'm not eating. What was to drink?
Kunywa.
Kunywa, I'm drinking.
Ninakunywa.
I'm drinking it. And that's referred to a N noun.
Ninainywa.
Very good. Ninainywa. No, you got rid of the ku because we have a sound after na. Ninainywa. Very good. I drank.
Nilikunywa.
Nilikunywa. I drank it.
Niliinywa.
Niliinywa. I didn't drink.
Sikuinywa.
Just I didn't drink.
Sikukunywa.
But we don't keep. This is one of the situations where we drop the ku of kunywa, no? When we have the ku of the negative past.
Sikunywa.
Sikunywa. I'm not drinking.
Sinywa.
Sinywa. And what happens to the last A?
Sinyui.
Sinyui. Sinyui. Very good.